Hello everyone, this is Dan Gramza and welcome to dangramza.com Market Studies for Thursday, July 17th. And what we see here in the Russell is a market that's trying to go higher. I don't see the paper behind it to support that. It's the weakest out of all the indices right now, but this implies an up day for Thursday. So a very interesting setup in that market, but check out these currencies. And what you see here in the euro, it did trade above its buy level, which is underwater if you're on the long side. And the dollar difference here was $250 a contract. Asia, unchanged. We're looking for an inside day here. In other words, will the US dollar get stronger or weaker? If it gets stronger, we have a down day here in the euro, but I'm looking for a sideways move in the currencies. If we take a look at what's going on in interest rates, looking for stronger prices in the yield, stronger yield percentages, which means lower prices here for the futures market. So I'm looking for an inside to lower movement in the 10-year notes. Let's take a look at what's going on here in the gold market, a sideways move in gold. This market is now trading at value. The bias is that it wants to go higher, but there's no support for this market to move higher, and I think that's what's reflected here. Nat gas, with the current weather that we have right now, we're seeing a steady increase in demand for that market, and I do look for that to continue. So positive movement, up day expected, and check out Mr. Bean. It took off to the upside. Dollar difference here, $125 a contract. Follow through, look for a rest day. Inside to only slightly higher movement in that market. Well, those are my thoughts for today. Thank you so much for sharing your day with me, and I look forward to being with you again tomorrow. In the meantime, take care.